Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your Jay Divine. All right, man. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, when you hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man. So early access of Battlefield 2042 has just arrived. Midnight, if you, I believe, if you got the Gold or Ultimate Edition. So it came out midnight if you're on the East Coast, 11 o'clock if you're Central, so on and so forth. Insert your time zone here. And not gonna lie to you, man, it feels really nice to get the Battlefield back that we've been wanting the last two installments. But I gotta I really gotta address some shit, man. So make sure I sit back and chill, take a pee break, pause the video if you got to, get you some popcorn, because you know how I do. So let me start from the beginning, right? So sometime back, remember that I called out the One Boom for his take on Surge C Sandstorm, right? I told him that, you know, it's an indie dev company that, you know, you have to be patient with. Like, these people don't have the resources, and let alone, this was a company that was started, or this dev team was started solely on PC. They were only able to branch out to go to console whenever they felt fit to do so, but they were solely on PC. So, you know, and I know this because, like I said, I put in time over this shit. Like, you know what I mean? The first iterations of it came to PC first, and then console was just a future plan if they were able to get to it. So I told him how trash it was of him and gave him the whole rundown. Of course, you know, he's not gonna respond to me. There's a big disparity of subscribers. Don't really care nothing about that. But you know, if you're wrong, you know, I'm going to step forward and, you know, say that you're wrong and tell you why you're wrong. You know, not going to attack your character, not going to, not going to demean you, but just humble you, you know, per se. So with Battlefield 2042, I'm gonna start calling it 2K42. With Battlefield 2K42 being out right now, you know, I've seen a bunch of the, you know, videos that are recommended videos you might like, what you don't like, you know, whatever. So he pops up or whatever, and he says, you know, whatever his title is, you know, the most catchy title you can think of to get the clicks going. So he basically he's ragging on it for the simple fact that it's not Call of Duty-esque, or it doesn't feel like a true Battlefield shooter. It's something's missing. Like, he feels like it's empty, and I get that these are your opinions, but it's like, if you followed Battlefield all the way up to this point, you would kind of notice that they kind of either stepped it up or they got back to their roots. You know what I'm saying? You know, the One Boom, it's okay if you're a Call of Duty head. It's okay. There's duty head. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to like Call of Duty. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty much a Call of Duty fanboy, but a Call of Duty fan up until I played Bad Company 1. You know what I mean? What took me over on Battlefield 1 was the sound model. I never heard such a sound model so accurate to what would be in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first thing that grabbed my attention. The second thing was the destruction. I'll say destruction. I don't know why I was about to say that, but the destruction was also great too. Like, you know, you got a door that you can just walk straight through, or you can blow a hole in the side of a house and go on through that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me was cool. And I'm not a destructive person, but I just thought that was a cool little addition. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the ballistics being added to, because, you know, in Call of Duty, it's just point and shoot, point and shoot, point and shoot, point and shoot. You know what I mean? No matter how far away somebody is, point and shoot. That's all it is. But the fact that they have ballistics and bullet drop, that was something that also made me be like, okay, this is a little different. You know what I mean? So now I lean more towards Battlefield. It was kind of like in the middle between Call of Duty and Battlefield. So I was kind of like in the middle until Bad Company 2 dropped. Then I'm like, okay, cool. Damn, this is all right here. I remember they came out with a demo. I was like, every day I came home from school, I think I was in middle school when this dropped. Every day when I came home from school, I remember this demo was going on for like 2 weeks. It was like a multiplayer demo. and it was a certain amount of time that they had for it. But I remember I would play this demo constantly. I would play this demo because I loved how Battlefield played. You know what I'm saying? It was a different pace versus Call of Duty. Battlefield's always been slower tempo, and Call of Duty's always been fast tempo, action packed, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Fast paced, a lot of action. Battlefield is a little bit more reserved, but when you do get to the point where there's action, you know what I'm saying, it's wonderful. You know what I mean? So I get on that little sidebar. I digress. So one of the things that he kept saying was like, everything that Battlefield needed, it was missing. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? You know, Hazard Zone is another spin on Escape from Tarkov. If you haven't played it, or if you've seen videos on it or whatever, go check it out. You know what I mean? Go see videos if you haven't seen it already. If you haven't played it, go see videos, whatever you need to do. But that's their spin on, or their way of trying to do Escape from Tarkov. Then we have Hazard Zone. Hazard Zone is literally just Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, 1942, and 2042 all mixed in one, and the options are effortless. You know what I'm saying? You have so many, limitless, You have so many limitless options that you can do that can change your play style or gameplay tremendously. So I don't see what the problem is. If you look back 5-6 months now from now, before this release, they told y'all what we were going to do. They told y'all. Not we, but they told y'all what they were going to do. DICE already said that they stopped production on everything else they were doing. All the dev teams, Critteron, or however you say their names, they all came together and was all hands on deck for this project. You understand what I'm saying? And it shows. It really shows. Now, granted, I will agree with you that I'm not really a big fan of the specialists. I think they might go back and revert that. I don't know. But true enough, I'm not a big fan of specialists. But if you're not, go play Portal. It's right there for you to go play Portal. If you want that classic feel, go play Portal. Somebody is going to make a server to where you can get that classic feel back if you want that. He said something about, I feel like I would have won a lot of my gunfights because of bullet velocity if I felt, you know, Call of Duty glorifies a lot of shit that really doesn't need to be glorified. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you put on 50 million different attachments, like you can put 10 attachments on a weapon in Vanguard, so I've heard. Don't you really think that that's going to add to the bullet velocity and make your weapon hit as hard versus you just having a barrel attachment, a scope, an underbarrel, and maybe like a ammo type or something like that? Do you really think that 10 attachments versus 4 attachments, do you really think those 10 attachments are going to glorify bullet velocity, fire rate, you know what I'm saying, versus just having 4 attachments and you pick and choose how you want to pick them there? Don't you see, do you not see the correlation here? You know, if you're such a Call of Duty head, that's totally fine. Stop trying to put Battlefield in this realm that it needs to be like, or be somewhat similar to Call of Duty in order for it to have some sort of oomph to it. Like, stop doing that. It's already been established that Battlefield and Call of Duty are 2 different types of games. One is more fast-paced, one is more slower-paced. It's already been established. Why are you trying to put them together in one pool? Anybody that is a true Battlefield head, like who really likes Battlefield and appreciates what Battlefield has done, if you did not like Battlefield 5 and 1 and you see this, and with all the information and the gameplay and stuff like that and what they did, you'll come right back to Battlefield, especially if you were giving it a rest from 5 and 1, coming off the heels of that. And then speaking coming off the heels of that, this is a breath of fresh air. This is what they came back to make themselves whole. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, the game when it comes out is not going to have content, unlike Call of Duty. Hate to say it, but it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? We already know what it is. If you follow the news, you should have already known that from a long time ago that this is what it's going to be. You know, a lot of y'all, especially the new generation of gamers, y'all are so entitled. Like, y'all are the most spoiled group of entitled brats I've ever seen in my life. And I said this in the last video, but I never thought that this would be a reoccurring thing. You guys are the most spoiled bunch of individuals I've ever seen in my life. You know, there was this video that I watched, and he used the analogy of McDonald's. And I forget the guy's name. I'll plug the video in the description. But he said that, you know, entitled gamers are like people who go to McDonald's, right? You pay for a Happy Meal, right? You pay for a Happy Meal. He gives you the Happy Meal. You pay whatever, however much for the Happy Meal is. All right, so you have a good day. You say, ho, wait a minute. I see fries back there. Yeah. You know, I paid my money, so yeah, you know, hand me over the fries. You like, no, you paid for a Happy Meal. The fries are already in there. No, but those fries, those are mine back there. I gave you my money. Give me the fries. Like all those fries back there. Yeah, give me those fries. And you know, how about that McFlurry over there too? Yeah, let me get that. I mean, hey, I gave you my money. Give me that McFlurry back there. Yep, go on, give me that. And you know, hand me the apple pie while you're at it back there. You know what I'm saying? Just because you fork over all your money doesn't mean that you should get everything that comes with it. You understand what I'm saying? Especially these devs that, like, you know, that are taking their most precautious step at giving us content. You know, you kind of have to respect that. You kind of have to. Unlike Call of Duty, see what Call of Duty does. This is why it dries out so fast. You understand? So this is why they start doing that reloaded, and they start trying to get people to come in to do the whole Vanguard for a weekend or so and so for a weekend, free weekend. Come check it out, and because it dries up so fast because y'all want everything at launch. Then you wonder why. Damn, this game is boring. You know what I'm saying? Baby steps. There's nothing wrong with that. Take baby steps. Everything is there for you to play right then and there. Right there. You don't want 2042? All right, then cool. Go play Portal. Go play Hazard Zone. There's so much for you to do. Now, the one boom, I will say this. I really couldn't take you seriously when you said this, right? You said that Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, yeah, I think you said those two games, Battlefield Hardline, I know for sure you said Battlefield Hardline was the definitive edition of Battlefield. That was the defining battle. Those were the defining Battlefield games. I think that's what you said. I'm paraphrasing, but you said somewhere along those lines. And I hope you realize that when you say definitive or defining, when you're talking about something, you're saying that that's what Battlefield is all about. Let me stop you right there. Okay. If you know, anybody who knows this, Hardline was the Call of Duty of Battlefield. They tried to have their own little edition of a Call of Duty-esque game where everything was close proximity, fast-paced, action-packed. Everything was fast, versus their traditional, slower-paced, mil-sim or whatever you want to call it, type shooter. So they tried that. Obviously, it didn't work because if it did, they would have stuck with that and kept more iterations of that going. But apparently that didn't work. So they stopped production on that. And they pretty much just did away with the idea, didn't worry about it ever again. Like I said, if they did, we would have a Hardline too. But whatever, that's beside the point. The one boom. If you like Call of Duty, it's okay. Enjoy Call of Duty. If you're a content creator talking about Call of Duty, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Stick with what you like. Quit dabbling off into other categories of first-person shooters, and if it doesn't fit this realm of what you think should be like a Call of Duty, then quit trashing it. Stop doing that. Don't go play Battlefield knowing damn well you never really got into Battlefield like that, regardless of how long you've been playing them, because it shows that you have not played Battlefield for years and years and years on end. You're more of a Call of Duty person. That's totally fine, but stop shitting on the game because of it doesn't cleanse that palette of another game. Your palette is consistent of Call of Duty. That's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is with you. There's nothing wrong with that. Either give it time or just just stay away completely. You know, quit trying to make it seem like, you know, there's blatant issues that makes the game just not it for you. Stop saying that. There's plenty to do in here. There's plenty to do. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that you can turn off that aim assist. I believe you can, if I'm not mistaken. But don't hold me to that. all in all, I say this. Stop being so spoiled. You know, if you knew, you knew. We've been talking about this for years and years on end. This is nothing new. You know what I mean? If you are looking for that classic Call of Duty, I'm sorry. If you're looking for that classic Battlefield feel, this is it. No more of this World War II, World War I setting. This is the Battlefield that made them whole. They're going back to that type of setting. That's what that is. Give it time. They're going to start releasing content. But until then, enjoy it for what it's worth. To all you entitled gamers out there, don't even touch Battlefield. Don't even touch it, because you want so much at launch that you don't see the entire picture. You don't want to play the long game. You want everything right then and there for your consumption, and then when complain talking about, damn, they ain't put enough content in here. If it's no content, then it's not enough content. Pick a side. What are you gonna do? If you're gonna play the short game, you're gonna play the long game. You play the long game, cool. And remember this: Battlefield 4 and 3 and the other Battlefields before that, they weren't sharp at launch. Mind you, anytime you play Battlefield, you pop it in right now, it's stable. There's little to no issues, but that's because they had to go through so many updates in order for it to play finally smoothly with no problem. We are in that same boat right now. I literally had somebody in my comments say that we need more modes. Two or three games of Conquest just wasn't enough. I got bored. I said, okay, well, go play Hazard Zone or go play Portal. I don't want to play Portal. I don't want to play Hazard Zone. I want to play 2042. I don't know what to tell you. Then you might as well just put the game down and go play Call of Duty. That's what you might as well do. You know what I'm saying? People complaining, talking about there's no voice chat. Now let's be real here. I can't tell you how many times I have not went into game chat, because that shit is practically non-existent. Who really goes into game chat on Battlefield? Everybody either was in Discord or they either joined the party chat. Hell, when I was on PS3, we did text chat. If we wasn't doing text chat, then we just got on the phone and just did it that way. You know what I'm saying? Nobody uses game chat, to tell you the truth. So the fact that y'all are bugging out about that, y'all just trying to find something to complain about. And to the 8 thoughts. Your 8 thoughts, or whatever your name is, 8 thoughts. I know your content is mostly satirical, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really gonna put too much emphasis and time and energy into you. He put out a tweet talking about how, I'm refunding 2042. There's no server browser option. Oh my God, I'm going to refund this game. This is the worst game ever. F Battlefield 2042. Fam, your entire content is just based off of satirical jokes. That's literally all it is. I'm not taking you serious. If you're dead serious, then oh my God, I don't know what to tell you. God bless you. Bless your heart. You know what I mean? But to all you entitled gamers, including 8 thoughts, if you're serious, the One Boom, and anybody who you feel like fits in this category, take the silver spoon out of your mouth and recognize where you came from. Because I think it's Call of Duty that's really taking your vision and making you believe that everything should be right then and there at your fingertips, when it really shouldn't. Because once you do that, then you start getting oversaturated with content, then you get bored of it, and then when it's time for content to come out, there's no fresh ideas because everything starts getting rehashed. But I'm pretty sure people are gonna look at this and say, "Oh, he's a shill. Oh, he's taking it for EA, and oh my God, he settles for nothing. Oh my God, shut up. You're not down to have that conversation, so don't even bother talking to me." But however, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I said what I said. I want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Don't care about your fan base. Don't care about the cult following you got. I don't care. I do not care. Somebody got to say it. Let's be real here. Let's be really, really honest. If you enjoy it, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But stop trying to persuade people to not enjoy it with you because you don't like it. One more thing, the One Boom. You know, I couldn't take you seriously no more after I watched the disparity between you talking about Vanguard and 2042. I looked at the way that you critiqued Battlefield 2042 and then looked at how you did Vanguard, you gave Vanguard more leverage or more leniency versus you did 2042. You know, that speaks volumes about what you prefer more. And that's, like I said, it's perfectly fine. But stop pretending like that's not what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's so evident, it's night and day. If you don't like Battlefield 2042, or if that's not your cup of tea, then leave it alone. Stick with what you know. I get you trying to branch out, but if you're trying to branch out, come into it with an open mind. That's it. That's literally all it is. I don't understand why you give Vanguard this type of spacing and comfort level, but 2042 got either hit the nail or it's gone or it's trash. You know what I mean? That limited time that you, or that honeymoon phase that you did for or you said for Vanguard or whatever, and then same for Battlefield, you gave Vanguard all of the comfort level that they want. Regardless of how unbalanced things are, regardless of how the perks not working, stuff is not being tracked, all the issues that's coming with it, and you're fine with that. You're absolutely fine with that. But let that be a Battlefield issue, oh my God, you wouldn't let them live it down. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links. You know how I do. I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Devon, and I'm signing out. Peace.